wanted to come back and do another FKT go. You're pedaling a fraction of what you were to start. If I'm not going to take the FKT, then I feel like the selfishness of being out on this ride in the first place, of being away from my family, it just feels like it all is a little bit futile. You realize you can't quit. Just over my shoulder is the Canadian border. We're at the northern terminus of the state of Vermont. We're about to start the VTXL, which is a 300-mile gravel route that spans the entire state of Vermont, ending up southern part of the state, northern Massachusetts. The current fastest known time is 21 hours, 51 minutes, 31 seconds. It is approaching 9 p.m., so I've got a very, very big day in store. And the hope at the end of it all is to take the FKT. I was trying to pull this off relatively last minute in August, and I was trying to do that courtesy of some good weather, longer daylight, but then it ended up A, being smoked out with some Canadian wildfire, and B, just stiflingly hot, like up in the 90s. And then with really nice weather here, yeah, you lose something by being in September and not having the full advantage of all-day daylight like you get in mid-June. I hope everything's going to be a little bit ahead of schedule. So almost factor in like an extra half hour or more. Time doesn't move linearly. Initial few hours you were just riding on this endorphin high. It's simple to ride with your blinders on because you are riding only into the light that you are casting, as opposed to during the day, you see what's all around you, 360 degrees. It takes a mental toll later on into the ride that you are only able to ride into this tunnel that you're producing. Section was a little more challenging with 2 river crossings that involved walking through streams and some jettisoning bottles with what do you call it, washboard. Like I have my warmest everything. Ooh, already reaching for the salty Takis. 15 and 30 is 45 miles. 3. I thought it is almost 4 hours, but 3 to 4 hours. You feel like you're riding another dimension in a way. You're not near people. You're not near anything that's happening. You're just sort of operating in your own little island. I did a lot of hallucinating. Things appear, but everything. Leaves were squirrels and all sorts of rodents, like actual leaves falling just looked like rodents. I saw you guys all the time when you weren't there. I saw our white van all the time when it wasn't there. So that was a little bit trippy. Yeah, the road conditions it's like they're grading everything. If you take out the road grader, it's just slow as molasses to push your bike through it. I'm glad I was on some big 48s. The end of nighttime was getting a little touch and go. Yeah, that was brisk. Nighttime is definitely hard. Where your mind is doing all sorts of somersaults. That's a funny thing too, because I've wanted to do this for years. And when you're at home thinking about it and plotting it and planning it, you're like, okay, you know what? It's a really fun ride. It's a beautiful ride. So whether or not you get the FKT, it's all right. It's a beautiful day out. But then you think about all that is invested in it, the scouting the course and planning the route and getting people to be benevolent with their time to drive you around. Yeah, point-to-point rides are challenging on their best days. Well, it occurs to me that we're actually quite close on time with the previous record. So, that's me thinking. So basically, limiting stops is the name of the game. Because at this point in the day, of course, you start to feel a little bit tired. For obvious reasons. Hasta luego. Speed was great in the first 100 miles. It definitely dropped in that second 100. So at that point, I'm like, well, I'm kind of chasing an average speed, knowing that 14.7 is the give or take race winning time. So when I was down in 14.4s, 14.3s, I was thinking, what on earth am I doing?
As much as a second is a second, a minute's a minute, an hour is an hour, my goodness, time gets warped and bent and moves in really mysterious ways over the course of something that you know it's only going to take sub 22 hours. 10 minutes can feel like an hour, and an hour can feel like 10 minutes.
It's a mental test as much as anything. When you see your speed dropping and you're doing everything in your power and you know that every pedal stroke only has you 100,000 pedal strokes until you're finished, it's like, it just feels like such a drop in the bucket. The back of my eyes hurt because I'm so friggin' tired, just like sleepy. Having not slept in 30 hours. Oh my gosh.
You literally fall asleep like this right now.
It's like claustrophobic inducing. You don't know what to do. I was eating very well. Equipment was great. So it's just like, what on earth are you supposed to do? For many hours today, I thought, oh gosh, what a bummer. I'm not even gonna get close.
It's almost like the less you think, the more you're able to enjoy the moment. It's like you've reached the depths of how bad each pedal stroke is going to hurt, and then you just plug along, pedal stroke after pedal stroke, and don't think or calculate how many it's going to take because it's a very long time. After the final climb into the final rolling bits, it's like, I don't know how or why, but I felt kind of good enough to tick along at, in the low 20s, 23, 24 miles an hour. To look back 100 miles previously where I felt like I was in the depths of despair, hardly able to average 14 miles an hour. I don't know where that second wind comes from. It's knowing that I'm close to the finish. I know that I can push the final bit. How motivated are you to turn the pedals over? It's gonna hurt after a certain point, but it's only gonna hurt that same amount. It doesn't hurt more or less.
I mean, man, this course is just so relentless. Even to the last climb. Every time I do it, I get to this exact point and I'm like, oh my goodness. Previous FKT, 21 hours, 51 minutes, 31 seconds. My inReach, which is still rolling, is 21 hours, 17 minutes, and I probably finished 2 minutes ago. So call it 21:15. Taking a half hour plus off the previous time, which I won't lie was a bit of a surprise. I am absolutely exhausted. The last time I slept was 6 a.m. 2 days ago. I'm very pleased to have picked up the speed in the finale to make it all worthwhile. It's hard not to say this is not the best part of my day. Not just any Takis, fuego.